the first to know in Nsem-Pii TV.
Abusan for sisi amene say US President Donald Trump the report to be about through the Washington Post internal State Department memo be signed by the Secretary of State Marco Rubio. And I just say in fact emu nsem no debia ama oman Ghana yene a anase wona abo mutimu percent ko be travel akọ US abonten so akọpẹ pa bi edi abehwe fie no sesi amene say Donald Trump ye hwe na ne kwaya ofa so eba abamu for the second time no say John Dramani Mahama, President of Ghana. Na sesi no Donald Trump akasa ye ko akwakutie ne voice no say you be ekansem edify what the countries be aba beto abonten. Na countries no dey aba abonten no or the travel ban be na chese ato omoso na of which Ghana yedin akwakopie mu bi. Na eno no bi eka say na Donald Trump woni ben ana yede ayo na semben ana John Dramani Mahama ne vice aka chese ahye obufu ama wakwakofa sa travel restrictions yi enso e dey ato on mind Ghana yesu bi because kehwe US ne Ghana dia anka ye was some relationship bi because yehu emna John Dramani Mahama ba mu US aid no kranim ni ehwa no on so info ana report ba bonte say America for say omo cancel US aid ye dey ekoboa sometimes ye dey boy union no northern region na ne dey Donald Trump and other countries be agu apono so ana countries no wabo Ghana dia ka ho say visa restriction any travel ban no or the two say ban na e dey ben ana akoso countries na Donald Trump boy no Ghana eka ho Angola, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, DR Congo, Djibouti, Egypt, Ethiopia, Gabon, Gambia, Liberia, Malawi, Mauritania, Nigeria, Senegal, South Sudan, Tanzania, Uganda, Zambia, and Zimbabwe, and alongside nations from Central Asia and the Caribbean and the Pacific. Just say we only countries we only just say Donald Trump say tin time or say the course so Europe no on pese e beto America for na dia ben and course so Europe. Donald Trump akasa yeti say Donald Trump e kan answer no edify.
In my first term, my powerful travel restrictions were one of our most successful policies, and they were a key part of preventing major foreign terror attacks on American soil. We will not let what happened in Europe happen to America. That's why on my first day back in office, I directed the Secretary of State to perform a security review of high-risk regions and make recommendations for where restrictions should be imposed. Among the national security threats their analysis considered are the large-scale presence of terrorists, failure to cooperate on visa security, inability to verify travelers' identities, inadequate record-keeping of criminal histories, and persistently high rates of illegal visa overstays, and other things. Very simply, we cannot have open migration from any country where we cannot safely and reliably vet and screen those who seek to enter the United States. That is why today I am signing a new executive order placing travel restrictions on countries including Yemen, Somalia, Haiti, Libya, and numerous others. The strength of the restrictions we're applying depends on the severity of the threat posed. The list is subject to revision based on whether material improvements are made, and likewise new countries can be added as threats emerge around the world. But we will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm, and nothing will stop us from keeping America safe.
The meme can say give to a worry where we are man for esika abai bi am for them
precisely.
More fire. Mama ya kano kure. Let them know. Say give to a worry. Say Mustafa wan obi aba no obewia manfo ni sika. Aban no chenwa. On fa ntum.
Sapepepe.
Dem mom de be ka so ne say. Attorney General no. Court ni nya media. Wanya nsem hunu no amodi no. Ade ba no.
Ejina camera see.
Camera sir. Wanya evidence nya fact no. Anya court of public opinion ade manfo ne ba. Funny court. When you prove it with evidence and fact. Oh, yeah, no, I shouldn't go to a big And so me buni pa how. And Attorney General dey we ye ni ade ne. Ade ba no. Me dey unko wi am for no kasa me ma support. Oba na support o mebusa wi asai. 500 million. Now be mam say. Now what me mam be 200 million. Now ko fan ke to abrem say ka the che koko defend ma kwa friva. Come and Jimmy. Chempe. Say me could defend the corruption there. Then it must be worth it. Other than that I won't defend corruption. I will not.
Never.
Na 200 million so muntia. Ye na defend ya na me defend. O me the 1,000 2,000. Na ye no mso kata chekura wo nisika na ne wo ba bi na ama ne sika dia ye na wo obi a wonim nyansa wo ba betri sika ma no hey wo ba sika ye je de pepia to ye de pepia to senior ebia na joma ma nka senior NDC president John Kai ana atoso wanka na wo de yemfa na se John Poanka ato no wa kasa no tie de Kai we said we are not for it but if you are not for it by inference it means you will take it away because you don't believe in communication service tax so assuming without admitting that not even senior person of the NDC made any assertion or alluded to the fact that they will take away the communication service tax your comment that you are making it presupposes that you are not for it. So if you are not for it, what will you do with it? Exactly. Scam nebu amemwo tantani adene. Okaka sesi ani edu atem. Adem kontrol mpo aban. Scam no aban. Me de me bie manfo na ni o. Aso ubia na e katum. Ubia na e katum. Manfo no. Na unim de ntia akoyesa. Sa kufuado ne baye no. Obeya niema bi ni ade na wo ma akwan ma niema bi koso. Enti manfo na normalize lowering the bar. Enti dey wo lower bar ne pa o. Ena yakufuado baba. Wonya sika ekoye nsuo mu nam restaurant ya. Manfo ne nti bi da. Enra chi ya adwo ma ba wonya adwuma da. Otimi nya sika organize a boxing match ma Anthony Joshua mu nyina ba. Manfo ne boje so hwehwe. Wonya sika no wai. But the entire way no question of interest. And say yes oh ekofuado be ye bi ntimunya won so nya bi. Na me ne ho akoka. Ntimunya wo mo. Manfo ne betia ne na amowi kromfo. Ya wia wo mo awia a pente wo Roman father. Manfo ne betia no. Carpet wo mo da so nya ne awia. Say goodwill now. Hey. Comfortable? Why are there? Organizing football, a boxing match, Anthony Joshua Maba, reviving our boxing. And can you say? Now, so the time, no more years so a year, buy your fan to make man a penty of for the people. Hey, Sharaf, you. Remember for ambulance service. Fire. Obi? I mean, can you say ambulance service. And then you better read Article 94(3) Clause B. Precisely. Now you share the eligibility criteria for wanting to become a member of parliament. What does the constitution says? At the end of the no year. Indicate. You can young call ambulance service. Me can say my friend ambulance service penifo omo ho ewa asemi mu nyina na enkomo bia koso ye bepɔ audio bia mo ati enipa a wo betie ne no ye be kyerɛ wade what you say by 2016 na ambulance aka Ghana nyina ye 54 ehim fa ne scanify ye betie audio bi na audio ni ye betoa so later exactly she dey make you audio ni ye betie na ye wia ye besa tie audio no dia aka no by we Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria wano watna ambulance service for 16 solid years. I mean 19 solid years as CEO of ambulance service. President Kufone appointed no. Yebeba be this anko no. From 2006 and watna sia ya ambulance service CEO abesine. Ni yebehwe de ntia ye ntimi mpamo no. Wo ye de yi President Kufo ba ye no. And wo ye senko wo ye ne ade. Na ono no ni botel de ban so ye per all inclusive governance. Etuba kaya or the Malamisamo and Dr. Papa Kosi Ndumo, Freddie Blame, what you know what you want to do, Mamma, no people. Why you know, Ambassador at large, Dr. Edward Nasik degree mahama wo man ambassador ni ade eti we mu nyina no ye no NDC fo na so president kufo no mo ye adwuma no appointing as ambulance service kofi utie nie ba no what na wa from 2006 Professor Mills ba ye ni ade so ye NDC ni ntia won de ye pame no hye ene edi trase na ye na kufo ado no nso ba ye ni ade afa dodo no e kan na yi no ne ayi na akufo ado nso to da ye bɔ no wo ma ne tena ho ye betie nkomo e de na akoso allegedly no and I say this because audio no ma fresh abrantie o gina ho abrantie wo gina wo ye panipa wo eye ambulance service ni sa na nkomo bi akoso ye betie na ya ba be kirekire mu at the right time and ye bedi nkomo wo ye wie no iyoku national security BNI CID police CID we are going to provide you with a bank account details mon chance ye koye hwehwemu e de na ekoso ambulance service 3.8 million Ghana cedi bi e ko ambulance service omo de ye den 2016 time papa we ye na dwene se wo ko eye campaign no wo ko campaign wo ko ye NDC parliamentary candidate for Bole Bamboy e bo abra na wo tia as ambulance service CEO okoko lusu baye esa be fa na konwa e wo abra constitution ne ka clearly is against it e be hwedi nyina na oko 2016 no e de ne see sika bi free baby e ko di ni ho wo de ko ye campaign when your questions ye ne do mefo ni busa na ye bo audio ni wi a afa ne mu amati na ya shase na ye back Monday ya ne be bo the finality of the audio precisely kofi komo ho ye dika ka kire omo be bia corruption wo bia ye ni she be bia ye ni she ho with evidence na ye ka kire omo ya de ye hwehwere so mampani jo mama bebu amamu pa sapebebe no bebu amamu pa esi ye bua no unravel all the corruption related matters and the man wo the Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria and ye ni nkomo mira wadaroma wo ye appoint 2006 under President Kufuor me no ka se wo ye nkoso hene ma rara na President Kufuor appointed no and what's na sia bedru sabri fast forward and why na dwene say 2016 obekwa korane for a member of parliament on the ticket of NDC now go fi yanko article 94.3c 3b dani so woni we nu a me dia 2 page no so edi fa constitution ne yanko article 94.3b na zoom in ema manfo ne hwe catch am say we are create a nation of laws we are creation of law so I have to let you know the position of the law what the other people are doing and why it offends the law edi yanko article 94
let them know
clause 3
let them know
b then if I call 94 first one answer no aba Fabeko 94 first one and San Waba. Now we read the first line we are. So already 94.3 I was say a person shall not be eligible. Chenio. Obi article 94.3. A person shall not be eligible to be a member of parliament if he afe yanko B. Or say you shall not be eligible to be a member of parliament. And there has been so many cases, Supreme Court no ruling on it. Says service any idea MPP versus NDC 2000. Any idea no Supreme Court no ruling on it. Say you cannot be qualified to contest as a member of parliament if A B no say if that person is a member of the police service. Prison service, the armed forces, the judicial service, the legal service, and the civil service, for which National Ambulance Service is a civil service. It is obit so as CEO of a National Ambulance Service. Now what mean yakukudro as a costande as member of parliament Emma the NDC in Bole Bamboy and then what me say yakukudro Eba back taking the position as a the CEO of a National Ambulance Service. Question Yebusa Article 94 he speaks clearly against it. So we are civil servant. You cannot qualify. As to how even the EC, Electoral Commission, look say woman shema papa we professor no etimi qualify because they were supposed to disqualify him
Precisely so.
per article 94. They ought to have disqualified him, but for some reason he was able to beat his way through. Still he was in the service. He was still a member of the public service, the civil service, I mean. So article 94 clearly speaks against him. Now Kofi Okobaye no yanka hunu say sa papa yi a under the leadership and edu 2016 ye call 2017 baka ya Akufo-Addo penso na ambulance aka Ghana nyina ya 54 na sikare fa he media menim ye betie audio bi na sa audio no enipa bi a friend Mohammed Mashid dodo no afra ne no ye special operations unit commander at the head office and yes one no be dim komo na ono ne the right hand man of this man na ye bedi wono ne ade no na my friend no ene 3 times wamfa me ya wa so nim say audio no wo me ho me ya wa so say Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria nim say audio no wo me ho but reach out me nya wo mo say media I text no ambesua no mo na mo ka media menim no mo say wo nya obi ho asem a man opportunity na make us my friend no etini e betie audio no ene ansem na call so 3.8 million bi buy ekodi he hwam na chei na hwa na nya ahwan hey sa no moka eti iyoku CID ye mam information one shas ye nko national ambulance service we will provide you with bank account details
Precisely.
Kobi CEO way under the leadership ana ambulance Akufo-Addo kotobaye yes is say the ambulance ne fa body ne banche check body ne banche BP e wa ambulance COVID me I'm helping John Mahama so bet me abu ne mai
Let him know.
I'm not interested in so na buy ne be fail so I have to help him to unravel the corruption in our nation eti papa yi anya nwanwa so what na ase na ambulance service President Akufo-Addo akofa ambulance 375 was say ya
Fire.
no one was here the batch body and bunch and nobody got punished.
Precisely.
They are someone.
Call.
Omu yantafo. Samum. Ono ambulance man no. Na second audio no e be born Monday no. No omu yeso sa audio no kura no. What this ambulance sika. High dan man ni nuanom ne na de nya. Hey. And some mo. Obi. Yababo ni nyina adwuma no aye no me say service to God and country me sra mu madama anya jo mama memu e be feli so president mama me bua wo CID me bua wo yeko me bua wo se papa no you aye ni ade obi eti the ambulance service na fa body ne banchi ya punish obia papa na resign yes na mobeka ya before say your mama John number 1 be free so say ekoto ambulance bia na say the try ni ade ambulance saga no de jakwa ani ato force ho ba mu na papa leadership wa ati ni ma be bra happen esto la papa ni team do team obotantim onko ba bia o na vi audio no tie mu a ana ye ne ade say branch no on voice wo audio no so wo kire mu say say wono kura na tu nro ma papa no ma ne mu ye den enya me na meka ye tie audio ni wi a ni hand no over to the CID na CID no ahwehwem no ma koye o mu hwehwem nya sa hey
Imu oden.
Obitie o me ya bua ma memwo no agina anya sa kwa mbafo sramu a anya sa samo se no me maka Nicolo Machiavelli na mani wo ba bia medical bo say some bua wo ma ayi fake doctor me pamo na me say bua mo say ambulance service in bibi koso ho na we no ambulance for no frɛ me personnel se no katechi kabima ye asembesi na uniform ye show mu ye new uniform bi na ho asem ho ni abusa question wo mutimi kɔgye invoice free wo bi o supply uniform ho na owia na oni ni nuanum create ayi ni ade.
I thought he would have even said that we pay those who perform the election duties and use the remaining money to buy uniform and distribute for everybody. No, they hold this is 1.5 million down out of the 3.8. They hold 1.5 3.5 million down. And then I asked me to request the rest. I wrote memo to request the rest of the money. And they shop, do you know the amount they gave me out of the 3.8 million?
Okay, so Danny, pause it.